Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 23rd, and today was a lovely beautiful day to be out and be alive. So got this morning, got a couple things done, nothing real major. The dog woke me up pretty early this morning. He's not doing great. It's not his best day by any means. So got him up, got him outside here, hung out for a little bit, hopped in the hot tub, kind of stretching my body out, trying to let it loosen up a little bit in the process. Got Karen off to work. Everything went fine there. Ended up basically just kind of hanging out, not doing a bunch. Decided to go for a little motorcycle ride, kind of around a little bit, and check out some yard sale stuff. So basically, hit a couple yard sales. Nothing I couldn't live without. There's a few places that had some really good pricing on stuff that just nothing I needed, and then there's other places that had a lot of cool stuff I like to have, but damn, they're out of their damn mind on stuff. Like they had, like it was like they were ridiculous. Like they were above retail on some like 8-year-old shit. Like I'm like, it's 8-year-old electronics that like didn't cost that much new. And she's like, yeah, but the new one cost this much more. And I'm like, yes, but the new one is excellent and comes with a warranty. And this one's $20 cheaper and 8 years old. Like I'm not doing it, and more than it was new. And I was like, whatever. So they had a treadmill that I was a tiny little crappy treadmill that, I mean, people give them away every day on Craigslist, and they had $275 on it. I'm like, you guys out your damn mind. But they had a really cool picture. It's like a pressed paper, then painted on. And except for the fact that Karen and I had made the agreement that we weren't buying any more art unless we met the artist, which I think we might actually back off that now that we have COVID and we don't meet anybody who makes anything anymore. So, but it's a really cool piece, and if it's still there, I don't know, I might go check on it Saturday, Sunday if they're still having that multi-day estate sale. Because it should be like 50% off come Sunday, and then that would be a decent price for that framed piece of art. So we'll have to go see what happens there. But I rode around a little bit, got a few things here and there. Ended up on the way back through. Saw a couple houses and stuff, just out riding kind of different roads and whatnot, hanging at this and that. Ended up contacting my agent and basically set up an appointment to look at a couple houses. She sent me one that I hadn't seen yet, so I actually went by on my run. Actually ran over there and checked on it, and I don't know, it's kind of a cool layout, but it's a bad layout. The house was built there, and they built this badass like 36 by 24 shop. Amazing, which in the thing it says almost 30 feet wide. No, bitch, 24 feet is not almost 30 feet wide. That is closer to 20 feet than it is to 30 feet. But you'd be lying at your damn teeth. So we'll see. But it's described like as this, freshly painted, this whole beautiful, area, new landscaping, da da da. But the house is then it's a humongous lot. It's like a half-acre lot. It's a big ass lot right here in town, but there's no way to get to the garage. Like the house faces east. No, house faces west. Sorry, house faces west. The garage door opens to the south, and there's like a bunch of trees and stuff, and it's up on a big hill, which would be great if they were like during hurricane and flooding time. You're way up on the hill. You don't have to worry about getting flooded out and whatnot, which is awesome. I love that idea. You wouldn't have to worry about flood insurance even, but there's no way of getting like a truck and a trailer and a boat back in there. Like I might be able to fit my little ass boat back there and my little ass camper if I hold it through between the house and the garage. If I hold it through using like a lawnmower or a ATV, I don't think I get the car and truck to turn through there. There's no way. And I take out like part of the platform. It's kind of a weird. Could have moved the damn barn or the garage to the shop 6 more feet to the south, and it would have been perfect. You could have drove around it, pulled to it, or I don't know, face the door to the north, and then move the whole building 25 or actually about 100 feet to the south, put it on the other edge of the property, and who cares? So you walk an extra 20 feet every damn day of your life, but people will be dumb. So that right there kind of sucks. But we'll see. Like I said, I literally looked at by running. We're gonna get an appointment to look at it tomorrow, and it's like $249. It's super cheap for a half-acre big ass shop and another shed out back. Like hell, the shed's a couple grand just to buy the shed. So big ass yard, a bunch of cool trees out front. I don't know, the rest of the yard kind of like been brush cut, like with a hay baler, like it was like used in the farm. Like it's not a manicured lawn by any means, but with a little bit of work and a little bit of time, it could be converted into a manicured lawn and have a nice little location. We got a couple more spots we're gonna look at. Hopefully that's a tentative. We won't know until she put in a tentative request for it, but we will not know until tomorrow if she actually got access to see that house. And then we got 2 other houses we're looking at, and one on Kumquat and one on Orange. We're looking at those, and hopefully there'll be something we can invest. They're all the ones that top our budget. We'd want to more we want to spend, but top of what we're qualified, pre-approved for. And it's one of those things. Well, if we found the right place and it had like an in-law suite thing, or it was absolutely perfect and blah blah, we could then possibly swing it and just go with the fact of either sell this instead of making an initial rental and just have that house, or even possibly have an ability to rent out part of it, or who knows, maybe build an in-law suite onto it, or who knows what. But we'll see. went ahead. The dog's here. He started taking a turn for the worse today. It was not good. Kind of stopped eating and drinking. He was eating a little bit here and there. Kind of stopped drinking. Ate some peanut butter with his pills and stuff, but wasn't after it. Normally he goes after that thing like a great white eating a fat seal, and it's just today was not the day. He was just kind of like, oh, I'm over this whole pill thing. Like, I'm over all. I think he just kind of started getting up on life, and it made me freaked out a little bit. Text the husband, basically and stuff, because kind of our agreement was not to freak her out. She's a bit more of a warrior than he is. He's a much more of a logical person, thinking like I am. Talked to him, kind of let him know, hey, here's what's going on, and we even talked about the fact, I said, hopefully if we get lucky, he'll just fall asleep tonight and not wake up, because they've been at it for a while waiting for him to kind of actively die, and it was what it is. So it got to be a rough day. I'd carry him outside and stuff, and he got where he one time on the floor, he kind of lost his footing on the tile, and he couldn't get himself back up. So he's all in that, like, that scared bark he does when he gets lost or gets stuck in the bushes. He would like this, like, hey, help me, I'm lost, I don't know where I'm at. So I went and picked his ass up, and he was all right, and you could see his back feet like trying to give out. Like, he just didn't have the mobility anymore. He didn't have the grip. But once I bring him outside here, perfectly fine. He'd kind of hang around the grass, look around the plant stuff, check out the sun, and have himself a good time. And then he'd lay down once in a while and stuff. Put him back inside, put down a bunch of blankets all over in an area, kind of trapped him onto one little small spot, which didn't matter because he really didn't go anywhere after that. He kind of slowed down a little bit. We tried getting some more food, ate some good chicken. It is what it is. I talked to him and stuff. I said, let him know in the morning what we're doing, how it feels and stuff, and go from there. And there's a giant part of me, I just hope he don't wake up tomorrow. Like, it's that, I hate to say it, it's not my dog, and I hate being that bearer of bad news and stuff, but it is what it is. And I think I would have probably put him down before now, and it just sucks because I don't know what we talked about it, like if he don't wake up, we didn't really, it's hard for me to make the decision of, hey, it's time for you to finally end this for him kind of thing. But he wasn't peeing himself, he wasn't having a lot of issues and stuff and whatnot, he wasn't in pain, he just was breathing hard, which is never a fun day, but it is what it is. So we ended up kind of chilling out with that, and it added so much stress to me. It's just, oh my god, so much stress. And just, if it's my dog, it's one thing, but it's not my dog, and it just sucks. But I had myself some soup for dinner, kind of here in the patio. Brought him out here with me, basically set him in the grass, and I could watch him just there and stuff, just chilling out. Karen came out and watched a couple Netflix or Prime shows on Prime. Honey, I Bought the House was one of the ones we watched, which is a great little show, actually. Went ahead and watched it, and we could just watch the other stuff. And he'd stand up a little bit, he'd kind of look around, and he'd sit down, and eventually he'd lay back down again and stuff, and just seemed peaceful enough in the process. I'm hoping he don't wake up. It sucks to say, it's not my dog, but we've all kind of come to that same conclusion. It would be a great godsend of deciding of when it's time to go, and the dog does it for you, and it would just really help the world a lot. But it is what it is. So he's like almost 17. He's 16 plus years old, almost 17 years old, and it's a long time for a little dog. It's a long time for any dog, but it's a long time for a little dog. And the one good thing is, because he's not walking, I can just pick him up, carry him around so much easier. If that was Bruce, I would have had to put him down probably 2 years ago, because that dog was having trouble mobility wise 2 years ago, and just getting Bruce in and out of a vehicle and stuff, I can't just pick him up and throw him into stuff. So it's one of those things where having a tiny dog like that does really have its benefits, as opposed to having a 100+ pound dog, 110+ pound dog that you're dealing with, and it's just such a different world. So, but anyway, it's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.